You know that feeling when an isekai gets so powerful that even the gods start sweating? Yeah, that's today's vibe. Buckle up, we're diving into the wildest, most broken isekai power trips ever created. Kicking off with number 6, my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero's. Alright, picture this. You get summoned into another world expecting to be the chosen one, but then, plot twist, you realise the hero's stats look like a tutorial character next to yours. That's my status as an assassin obviously exceeds the hero's, where our guy, Akira, basically speedruns godhood without even trying. He's supposed to be an assassin, but this dude fights like he unlocked a cheat menu mid-battle. The hero's over there doing sword swings like a level 10 knight, while Akira's casually nuking monsters and sipping tea mid-fight. It's one of those series where you start rooting against the monsters just because you feel bad for them. The fun part? The anime balances edgy assassin vibes with classic isekai nonsense. Overpowered MC? Check. Secret identity drama? Double check. A hero who gets humbled faster than a YouTuber after a scandal? Oh, absolutely. It's cool, stylish, and slightly ridiculous, but in that I can't stop watching kind of way. If you love when the assassin outshines the hero, this one's your guilty pleasure buffet. Sliding to number 5, Onmio Kitan Rebirth verse. Now this one is a whole different flavour of chaos. Onmio Kitan Rebirth verse throws you into a reincarnation cycle that's more confusing than trying to explain Kingdom Hearts lore to a casual fan. Our main dude, Riku, wakes up with ancient Onmyoji powers, demon bloodline issues, and enough spirit energy to power Tokyo for a century. The man's overpowered from frame 1, like he's out here sealing demons before breakfast. Every villain's like, "You fool! I've trained for 1,000 years." And Riku just goes, "Cool story, bro," then erases them from existence. What makes this series addictive is how it mixes supernatural Japanese mythology with urban fantasy and that classic isekai arrogance. The fights are visually wild, paper talismans flying everywhere, dragons screaming in HD, and Riku looking bored because nothing's a challenge anymore. But here's the thing, under all that chaos, there's actual depth. Riku's not some cardboard god mode protagonist. He questions his humanity, wonders if Rebirth made him a monster, and honestly, same bro. So yeah, Onmyo Kitan is flashy, absurdly fun, and slightly emo. But trust me, number 4, it turns power fantasy into power trip. Landing on number 4, scooped up by an S-rank adventurer. This one's like wholesome chaos wrapped in muscle and magic. The title sounds like a rom-com, and in a way, it kinda is. The story kicks off with a kid living a miserable life in an orphanage, straight out of Emotional Damage Central. Then, boom! An S-rank adventurer strolls in, scoops him up, and decides, "You're my kid now." From that point, it's pure fantasy serotonin. The boy's blessed with insane potential, trained by the world's strongest woman who could probably suplex a dragon in her sleep. The humor's great, the action's clean, and the heartwarming moments will make even your cold gamer heart melt. The dynamic between the duo is the highlight. She's like a terrifyingly strong mom figure who casually dismantles bandits while lecturing about table manners. And the kid? He's so overpowered that even the gods are like, "Did we mess up the stats again?" It's cute, it's chaotic, and it gives big found family energy with just enough flex scenes to keep your hype meter full. Basically, if wholesome power trips were an anime genre, this would be the poster child. But hold your mana potions because number 3, it's where things get ugly in the best possible way. Looking at number 3, Ugly Mug, Epic Fighter. Yes, that's the actual title. And yes, it's as weird as it sounds. Ugly Mug Epic Fighter is the story of a dude so ugly that even the reincarnation gods tried to skip his queue. But plot twist, his looks don't matter when he punches reality into submission. This show flips every isekai trope like it's doing parkour. Our MC isn't cool, isn't charming, and definitely isn't getting a harem anytime soon. But when it's fight time, man turns into a one-man apocalypse. It's part parody, part hype, and 100% chaos. The animation goes feral during combat. Think One Punch Man meets Mob Psycho, but with worse skincare. Ugly Mug doesn't care about glory. He just wants to prove that looks mean nothing when you can solo a dragon barehanded. It's gritty, hilarious, and surprisingly emotional. You end up rooting for him, not because he's the strongest, but because he owns his flaws, while still obliterating anyone dumb enough to laugh. It's that perfect blend of ridiculous and inspiring. If you're tired of pretty boy protagonists, Ugly Mug is the rebellion you didn't know you needed. But trust me, number 2? It digs way deeper. Crashing into number 2, Dekin no Mogura, the earthbound mole. Alright, imagine being so overpowered that the world literally forces you underground. That's Dekin, our unlucky mole man, who starts as a miner and somehow ends up mastering dark earth magic that could reshape continents. This anime is pure I didn't choose the power life chose me energy. Dekin's just trying to chill underground, mining in peace, when the surface world decides to mess around and promptly find out. The fights are insane. He summons golems, crushes armies, and even causes a mini earthquake just because someone insulted his mole tribe. Peak petty energy. The world building's surprisingly rich too. Lots of politics, betrayal, and underground civilizations that make you go, wait, why is this actually deep? What makes Dekin interesting is that he doesn't want to rule or destroy. He just wants people to leave him alone. But the more they attack, the more godlike he becomes. It's like if Shigeo from Mob Psycho had a dirt-based midlife crisis. This anime's a hidden gem. Pun absolutely intended. But the final entry? Oh, it's perfection wrapped in holy magic and royal drama. Finally, number 1. The too perfect saint tossed aside by my fiancé and sold to another kingdom. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the spiritual revenge arc of the century. Our protagonist, a saint so perfect she could probably heal emotional trauma, gets dumped by her royal fiancé like yesterday's news and sold to another kingdom. Bad move, buddy. Because what follows is an absolute domination arc. This girl goes from heartbroken saint to divine goddess who terrifies nations. Her new kingdom worships her like a literal angel, and she casually rewrites the laws of magic while sipping tea like, oh, you still use beginner spells? Cute. It's elegant, it's ruthless, and it's oh so satisfying. Every time her ex tries to crawl back, she's 10 power levels higher, glowing with celestial energy and sass. Think the rising of the shield hero, but if now Fumi had immaculate skincare and royal etiquette. What I love most is how it blends political intrigue, emotional catharsis, and absurd, overpowered glory. The tone swings between soft-hearted redemption and you messed with the wrong saint. And yes, she deserves every bit of her flex. It's dramatic, empowering, and honestly, probably the best glow-up revenge isekai we've had in years. And there you have it. 6 isekai worlds where overpowered doesn't even begin to cover it. Which one's your favourite flavour of domination? Drop your pick in the comments, and if you loved the chaos, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell, because trust me, the next list is going to blow your mana core.